Well, welcome to my handle. Come on in. I'll be giving you your messages for the end of June into July of 2026. Already. Time, it's going fast. And talking about going fast, I've been doing researching. I know, go figure. And from what I understand, the solar flares that are coming down from the planet right now, the energies on the planet are going to go, and already are going, from 100 to 1,000. And what that means is there could be a lot of high stress levels, there could be a lot of anxieties, there could be all kinds of a lot of things going on. What it is we're in the fire horse year, right? And now that June has hit, it's going in hot and heavy into the rest of the 6 months of the year that's left. Now, from what I understand, is anything that would normally take years to manifest, or completions or whatever, is now going to take 2 months. So knowing that, being prepared, right? I know personally it's affecting me with my anxieties, right? And it's only just begun with the news and the politics, and maybe it might affect you a different way. But don't watch too much news right now, because boy, they want you feeling hopeless, they want you feeling stuck, and that is the last thing. That is so untrue. Okay. All right. So I've already called in everybody's spirit team and angels and everything. So as we keep that in the back of our minds going into the summer months, right? I know I like to go to the lake, the ocean, and do stuff in the summer. But knowing that this kind of thing is happening on the planet, yeah, I might go and enjoy myself. But at the same time, I'm going to be laying low and watching, seeing mental health issues are going to be at a peak if they haven't been already. All kinds of different things, this could be in family, business, politics, around the world, your neighbors, the cat, I don't know, everything. So stay balanced and stay focused, right? Don't fall into the chaos of it. Okay, it's like a forewarning. All right, so I have called in everybody's spirit team, so show me what I need to see. The first one I had out is upskill, work, career, and crossroads. Somebody might be leveling up. They could be leveling up. They could be at crossroads decisions, about leveling up or something of the kind. That's a really cool looking card there. Hi, everybody, popping in and out. So now I have re-energize your life. Clear, positive space, and harmony. Yeah, staying positive, staying focused and grounded as we go through these times, right? Okay. Somebody could be leveling up here. Well, that's what it's about. Show me. For my Virgos, if you have Virgo in your chart anywhere, there should be a message in here somewhere. I have no idea why I was singing that, but I did wake up in a good mood today. Begin writing now. Create, express, inspire. Somebody might be keeping a dream journal or a journal. Maybe someone is starting a book or thinking about it. Some of you may be writers through mediumship, right? You something of that kind. Hi there. Hi, Michelle. Or Michael. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. But whatever it is, start writing it down, or this is a very cool card, That's crowning you for the next couple weeks. maybe documenting, you know, just kind of putting down chronological things in order. I know I went through so much trauma at one point in my life. Not one point in my life, my whole life. But there's a lot of things to this day I still can't quite put in chronological order. Like I know it happens because of A, B, and C, but when I remember it, I don't remember it A, B, and C. You know what I mean? It's weird like that. Anywho, connect with animals, animals' spirit guides, healing, and past pets. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Your past pets might be around. Maybe you have a ghost cat or a ghost dog. That's possible. But what it's saying is your animal guides, right? Some of you, your animal guide is a deer or a stag or something. Some is different, right? Now we have nature spirits, elves, fairies, and rock formations. All right. Looking for those spirits or sensing those spirits out in nature, maybe. Notice the water, something about water. It stuck out to me right away. I don't know what that is yet, but let's find out. Shall we? Shall we? What else, Spirit? What do you want Virgo to know? Healing. You've been healing. Yeah. Upgrading. I like it. Self-care, introspection, and a meditative kind of happy Friday to you too, Michael. Yeah. I like this. This is another balanced kind of vibe here, so that's cool. Now we have paranoid. Out of all that, that was really nice. And now we have paranoid. Cautious, insecure, or guarded. Somebody's guilty of something. I don't know. Somebody's trying to stay positive. Are you paranoid of the darker forces? You got to face your fears, however that is to you here. I'm not sure yet. Somebody, I feel like this is a mental health thing, possibly. Exhaust, and I don't know if it's your energy, so you're gonna have to place it, you know, flip and flop energies and genders. Exhausted, burned out, burdened, or empty. Re-energize your life. Yeah, exhaustion. You're healing, you're leveling up, whatever you're going through, right? People may have some fears that we need to face, right? Somebody is guarded, somebody may be concealing something. Okay. Uh, and burden. Exhausted from the weight of the burdens. Are these burdens yours that you're carrying? I wonder. Today's a great day. I know it's not your birthday, but it sure as hell feels like it with this card. Something about good vibes, being positive in the moment. Begin writing now. I can't make this up. Somebody's starting a book out there? Congratulations if you are. I started my book a couple years ago. I got about 2 pages in, and that's where I started getting a. I should pick it up again, you know. But the chronological order thing, I had a hard time. Like, how in the world am I going to put my life into writing? And who the hell is going to read this shit? You know. So it just, I don't know. Maybe I should go back into it. Anywho, worries, emotions, fear, waves. Yeah, something about that water. Are you somebody going towards the water, the ocean, the lakes, the something? Or live there? I'm not sure. Connecting with animals, past loved ones, healing. Yeah, there's a lot of, I feel like there is a lot of worry around this. Absolutely. Um, However that is. You know, maybe this paranoia kind of vibe here that I'm getting. Shattered, broken, nightmares, and failures. Nature's spirit. Somebody doesn't want to be bothered, you know? Somebody doesn't want to be bothered. They're paranoid. And I feel like it's really weighing on you. Aw, you're worried. Like, really worried for something or someone, or All right, well, if you've been following me for any extent of time, you know that I say worrying is wasted energy. You got to be present. Don't think of the past. Don't think of the future. Stay right now. And there's no worry in the right now because it's very, like, right now. You know? There's, mind, body, and spirit maybe to help you focus should you need it. Other love still involved with the past, cheating, secret affections. Talking to somebody you don't want everyone to find out about and being a little guarded and insecure about it. Trying to heal through this whole thing. It's about leveling up. It's about moving up or something. Moving on. Bottled up, many unexpressed emotions, time bomb, holding back. People are tired of this person. They're holding things in. They're a time bomb. They're explosive. I'm very reckless. Just anger management. Much, probably not in this case. Somebody needs anger management. They need to, it is exhausting when you're dealing with paranoid people that don't know how to, process their emotions maturely and not bottling them and all right, 3 more. Show me what I need to see. Been burned. Afraid to love someone again. Unhealed trauma. Running away. Somebody does not trust somebody. Today's a good day to write a book. Yeah. Begin writing now. That's what it says. Unpredictable. Somebody's a live wire. You can't trust them. You don't know. They're like a walking time bomb, right? This bottled up volcano, paranoia kind of energy. Whoever this is needs to face whatever it is and, deal with it, because that's how you mature through it. That's how you grow strength as well. Something like that. I'm not sure how that, I just feel very stubborn as well. Cuts both ways, good and bad aspects, mixed blessings and division. Yeah, that boxing match, a lot of chaos, a lot of fighting, feuding. There's some, you're feeling shattered with all of this. I feel it. I feel like you're, here you are trying to heal from whatever it is that you're trying to heal from. It's difficult. Everyone is having it hard right now. And I mean everyone. I don't know who needed to hear that, but it is true. In one way, shape, or form. It is not easy times to be living right now on this planet. It's tough. Things that we're witnessing, seeing, learning, wow. It'd be a lot. And with it speeding up over the summer, yeah. That's why I say I want to lay low because, I'm not, I just, people are not okay out there, they're really not. Rippling water effect. Trying to heal from the repercussions or the somebody's talking to, look, toxic, paranoid, other love. Somebody's still talking to somebody that's toxic and they're trying to hide it. It's a toxic situation. Keeping it bottled up is not the way to handle it. I'll tell you. Face it head on, no matter what it is. There's always hope. I don't care what. Today is your birthday, even though it's not really, but it's crowning you. Being in the moment. Grimm's fairy tales or storybooks. The old fairy tale books. Cinderella, Rumpelstiltskin, Pinocchio. Something about writing that book. Look, about your story, your life, what you've witnessed, your experiences. Somebody you know may be writing a book. I'm not sure what exactly. It could be dream journaling, I suppose. But you might be feeling like you're with all these realizations of everything we know is a lie, and then everything else is real. You might be coming like, oh my god, are we living a real life fairy tale here? Like, if you think about it, there's real vampires, emotional vampires, sucking your emotions dry, taking your energy. That's just one example. What a magical planet we live on after all, huh? You're not kidding. You're not kidding. And if you knew what I knew. Anywho, 2 more, please. Boys. Something about boys. Games, young. I'm feeling not men, boys. Are these kids? Are these... Well, boys are kids. But, maybe they're the ones that need to grow up. Something about that. Unpredictable, very worried here. Stop worrying. I keep telling you guys that. It doesn't do any good. You just stay present. Show me. One more. We can move on and get into my tarot. Blaze your own trail. This has been coming out a lot here lately. Shattered, cuts both ways. It's good and bad. Mixed division here. Blaze your own trail. Be happy in your own skin. I do feel the I don't want to be bothered look here. But at the same time, somebody's listening to, like serendipitous kind of moments or messages. Rock formations, like cairns. If you're out in the woods hiking, you find those rocks stacked on, or, could it be like, waterfalls, or what water shapes, after it falls for so long, it can shape formations. I'm not sure what that means to you, but all right. Anywho, we're going to get into it with my Oz in Wonderland deck. Universe and Spirit, show me what we need to see. 7 of Wands. Oops, no. Sorry. Yeah. Metamorphosis. This is one of the extra majors in this deck. This is number 24. This is a huge transformative energy. Really changing, right? As you're healing, leveling up here, right? I like it. Becoming the butterfly. This is like metamorphosis, like change, like real huge change, really. 7 of Wands down. Toxic. Your boundaries are low. That's why people are walking all over you. Yeah, you got to make those boundaries and restrictions. Here you are, Alice, Queen of the Kingdom in there, right? All you have to do is kick your foot over and they're done. But here, they're walking on you. This toxic situation, you're letting it happen. It's a choice, right? You're seeing that there's really no hope here. This is a hopeless situation, maybe. People have been burned. Somebody needs to write a book. Or they're working on it. Or something. Or something about it. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, boys, dealing with it, juggling it. Very worried. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah. I'm feeling more than boys. I'm feeling kids. You know? Yeah, blaze your own trail. You don't want to deal with it. Your dreams were shattered. You don't want to deal with this nonsense, whatever it is, this toxicity. You want to kind of walk. It's not fulfilling anymore. Whatever it is, there's too much done, too much whatever. Maybe they did too much. I'm not sure what it is, but there's a blessing and you know, it's like a mixed blessing. There's good and there's bad out of this somehow. Show me, I need a bunch, please. The Empress, rippling water effect and how it affects others. These actions, right? People need to change in a big way, and here you are leveling up, just like, you know, the growth and the transformative beauty, right? Nice energies. The Empress is very gracious. This could be like a matriarch kind of, the glue of the family kind of thing. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the shaggy man. Toxic, paranoid. You think he's all shaggy and shit? Coming in slow for the opportunity. They're walking all over you. They're walking all over you. Somebody's sucking somebody dry. I feel like somebody's sucking somebody dry out of their bank account out there, or they were with that card. All right, Kathy. Doesn't that look like LB? Yeah? Sucking the money right out of you through the years, the shaggy man. Yeah. Yeah, we're learning. We're learning. We're looking things up. Standing in your truth. Right? This is Dead Center in the reading. I feel like all of our lives is a storybook at this point on Earth. You know? This is research and information here, but it's also gossip. Knight of Cups down, Five of Swords. Yeah, these low vibing. It's not good. They don't care. Blaze your own trail, because look at that. That's not nice, is it? We don't want to deal with this shit. You don't either, because Eight of Cups is right over it. It's not fulfilling you anymore. It's time to walk away. Blaze your own trail. Do your own thing. Fuck these people or person or whoever it is. Do not let them take you down. Right? As uncaring and obnoxious, or that's funny, I never get that word, or rude or what, however they're acting, you know. Empress right above this with Queen of Pentacles, the Duchess. Very nurturing and caring. Somebody's definitely a mom here of these boys or kids or what, you know. Yeah. Somebody's being very good with money, but there's a lot of things changing here. You know, this is about leveling up. This is about family, work, and career, right? Show me, I need 4 more. We can move on. The Emperor, toxic AF. Somebody's a power control freak. You know, toxic AF. The Emperor, the Oz, was a little narcissist behind the big grand illusion of it all, right? Yeah, power and control, toxic AF. Shaggy Knight, Shaggy Man, Knight of Pentacles, LB, Lazy Bones. Yeah, toxic AF. You want to free yourself. Somebody needs to write a book. Or somebody is already. Maybe just writing it down will make you feel better. Maybe you're not writing a book at all. You just want to get it out. I don't know. We have Seven of Cups reversed and King of Swords reversed. And the Hierophant down. This could be about divorce. This could be about. There's a lot here. Um, you know. Yeah, I don't like this vibe. This is a dark warlock or dark priest. Let's just put it that way for now. Whoever it is, male or female, I don't care. You definitely want to free yourself. Nine of Wands down, right? This is your spirit guide saying you can do this, right? Keep going. Yeah. And then here it's like you listen and you're going to keep going, right? You're going to free yourself. That's what it's about. This book might free yourself. Thank you. I did. I just said that. Okay. It just took me a minute to compute. All right. So, yeah, you're researching, you're thinking. Somebody is, you know. Everybody can see clearly, dealing with the unstable, reckless, with the boys right here. This is the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework. Somebody's a big fat liar. We got King of Swords down with Five of Swords right above it. They don't give a shit. They're cruel, they're brutal, they're rude, they're not in a very good vibration. Blaze your own trail, fill your own cup, right? It is ultimately down to free will. So if these people don't want to change, we can't make them. We can only change ourselves. So maybe we can change the situation. Create your heaven around you now, right? So you go towards it later, somehow. Yeah, breaking these chains, breaking the chain. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at this. Let me put this down. Okay, we have rippling water effect. And then we have change, metamorphosis, holy moly, change. And then here, this is breaking chains. So obviously breaking this chain has transformed your life, or this person's life, or that's what it's about. Something of the kind, right? This toxic situation. You don't really want to put into it anymore. You may have talked to them behind closed doors before, but I don't see you continuing that, right? Somebody's walking all over you though, however, but you're letting it. You have to put your foot down and say no, right? The word no, some people are going to have to learn whether they like it or not. Show me what I need to see. Oh, okay. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you know that this is going nowhere. This aggression, this abuse, this very toxic. I do feel like, however, people are just so scattered here. Like really, like how do I say? Somebody really needs, these people need to really get aligned. They need to put some serious work into their lives here, That just kind of fell out nonchalantly. Did you see that? It's like, here you go. Eight of Swords down. Three of Pentacles down. Six of Wands down. And the Fool. Dead center in the reading. These people are a bunch of clowns. They're not taking responsibility or accountability. I don't know. I just kind of got that, right? I know they're not because, and there's the Eight of Cups twice. Ding, 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 ding. You don't want to deal with it. It's very reckless energies. These boys or boy or child, whatever, needs to balance. And it's so clear. Everyone can see it here. They think that people can't see them, right? Getting out of your head, trying to feel better, right? This is when you're trapped. This is when, you're not self-sabotaging yourself and your situation. You're not, and look, 8 of Cups with 8 of Swords down. You don't want to deal with it, right? Blaze your own trail. You're going on. These people needs to learn their lessons, no matter how difficult. We all have in life learned some really difficult lessons. These boys need to now. Okay, it's their turn or something. I don't know. 3 of Pentacles down. Yeah, 3 kids or 3 boys, or I always see that license plate on people's cars, my 3 sons and all that. Could be something, but not working together, not collaborating. Yeah, not putting into it. There's a rippling water effect. It really sucks, and I feel like you're feeling it, right? You're trying to level up and heal, and they're just kind of keeping you stuck. There's no victory here with this shaggy man pentacle vibe who's been sucking someone dry with their vampiric, either sucking your money, sucking your energy, your all of it, right? You just want to take a chance and move forward. You're learning lessons now. It feels like a storybook. It's almost like I feel like you're seeing this in real time, and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening, you know kind of thing. 7 of Cups, the illusion. Yeah, 7 of Cups here. Ding, 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 ding. We got a lot of synchronicities. 9 of Cups down, 7 of Cups. Everything's sticking to me right now. These people don't even care. I don't feel like that, some of these kids are just it is sad. I'm sorry, it is. I'll have to get that after. But it's unfortunate. I know people want the best for people. People are worried. They're fearful. It's hard not to worry, especially when it's your kids. How do you not? You stay focused. You work diligently on your healing and growth and whatever that is. And diligence is something we work on all the time throughout our life anyway. Yeah, that's diligence. That's something you always do, right? And that's where this comes in. Hi, everybody. Yeah, don't be a victim of your right. Yeah, good for you, SJX. Yeah, good for you. Something really hurtful happened a long time ago. But the cruelty, they don't want to, you don't want to see them, in rock bottom, right? You don't want this for them. But the cruelty and where they're going and how they're acting and all of it, it's they're blazing their own trail. You need to worry about yours. Don't worry about, I know it's going to be tough, 10 of Cups down, 2 10s. Yeah, something, it's about endings, right? 10s are endings, but this is around the home. This is not a happy home life. This mom, this matriarch with the Empress here and the Queen of Pentacles trying to keep it together. Yeah, and heal with this out of balance, narcissistic family. And some of these kids, I hate to say it, are in really low vibe energy. It's not a good place to be. It's sad. I feel like somebody is innocent here after all. Just trying to, do what they gotta do. 7 of Swords. Where am I here? 1 2 1 2. Where is my... Oh, this one goes here. That was weird. I got all mixed up. So, 7 of Swords with the Emperor. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, narcissist much, right? It's just toxic AF, right? Seven of Swords, it's disgusting. That, it's sad. It's nasty. Somebody needs to take the garbage out. Fucking stinks. And you don't want to deal with it. I don't flippin' blame you. I wouldn't want to either. These kids need to deal with their own shit, right? Knight of Pentacles, freeing yourself. Yeah, putting the intention on going forward. The time is now. Today is your birthday. Somebody needs to write a book. Write something down. Start your dream journal. Start whatever that is. And I know it's not your birthday, but we're calling it your birthday because something is about being in the moment and being focused. And it's a really good vibe out of this nightmare, right? There is a good vibe there after all for someone. Two more. We can move on. Yeah, see, it's not, when we see the dangling carrot in front of us, all that glitters, ooh, we want this, and ooh, that would be nice, but how are we going to go about it, and that intention is key here, because technically intention trickles down to everything that we do, right? Our intent of everything, this intent, that intent, there's a lot of information here. I hope I'm not talking too fast. Oh, there's another one. The Hanged Man reverse. Yeah, somebody wants to free themselves. They see clearly now, or maybe they are free, but this is the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework column. Yeah, getting over this. Time going by. It's very toxic. A lot of lies going on. A lot of backstabbing and betrayal. Trying not to be worried or fearful. And staying in the moment is the homework. These big fat liars. I can't get over it. It's constant, It is sad. It is sad. Some of these people could be very without. It could be a disabling situation. You're trying to level up over here. You're doing all your healing and all your work. And then, here are these clowns that don't care. They think game's a life. Life is a game. Sorry. It just came out that way. But, and things are a lot more serious when you get down to it. They need to take responsibility, learning lessons. 8 of Pentacles. Work, work, work. Working on our craft, working on our lessons, whatever that is. Mastering our lessons. Thank you, Spirit. Mastering it. Somebody could be feeling left out in the cold, There's always hope. No matter what. I don't care if the star is down. There's always hope. May not be hopeless. I mean, this might be a hopeless situation over here, but there's always hope, right? All right. Show me. Three of Diamonds. Somebody has lost some money here or something. Somebody owes them. I feel like somebody sucked somebody dry off of money or their energy or something, And it's like, but if you let them walk all over you, they're going to keep doing it. And by the way, that's another ding, 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 ding. Synchronicity there. Show me. The Fish. 4 of Hearts. Riches through stock. But if it's distant, foretells failure and disaster. The money safe. Yeah. It's just, there's money through stock, through family, through something, right? Something about that. Riches through stock, scrims, it could be a storybook. I don't know. It's just coming out this way. The pig, very cool. This is a phenomenal omen for luck after the Three of Swords energy. Congratulations. But however, another three. There is luck on your side. There's a lot of crushing energies around you. I feel for you. I do. I like that phenomenal luck. I like the stock, and then the money safe open, open to receive. Yeah, something's over. Somebody's not doing well mentally either, right? This is also the cruel card. They need to put the cruelty and the anger management and mean girl energy and all that crap to bed. Put it to bed. I don't know about you, but I am really tired of this kind of energy in my life, and I refuse to let it back in anymore, and all of a sudden my life has really improved. The Joker, the Fool, ding 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 ding. Somebody's innocent after all. Take a leap of faith. It's telling you, go for it. Today's a great day. Whatever you're trying to do, right? If you need to start a book or a dream journal or whatever, or write things down for times and dates, and today's a great day to do that. Stay focused, right? I like that part. I'll give you a couple spirit animal cards here. Let's see what we got. We have the loon, the bee, the orca whale, and the peacock. Intuitive. Listen to a song. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition, as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you're loved. Right? Intuitive. You have your own intuitive abilities out there, Virgo. Hi, everybody. Right? Busy as a bee. You're a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are queen of abundance. Right on, Virgo. Queen of abundance. Right? Orca whale. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence and be loyal. Family are your treasures. Be brave. You're more powerful than you know. And then I have the peacock with vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. And be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Be proud no matter what. Blaze your own trail. Be happy in your own skin. It is what it is. It's difficult, but that's truly the message. Okay. What time are we on? 44. I'm going to give you a rune and close this out. Oops. Looks like a blur. Must be driving by and taking a picture. The Bardic Hymns. Alright, well, this is what it looks like. And it says, like the hermit walking his peaceful silent rove, the secrets of healing are found among ancient holy groves. Meditate on the Hermit Tarot card for inner wisdom. I feel like you're alone. A lot of people are in the dark night of the soul kind of vibes here. Keep doing what you can keep doing as far as, you're able here. But what this is saying, walking peacefully, right? The secrets of healing are found among the holy groves, the silence, the quiet, right? There's something about that for you. You need this healing time. You need the quiet time, maybe. And that's where you hear the most messages, right? That's what I got for you this week, Virgo. Be cool, be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. And if you live anywhere around the New England area, happy Laconia Bike Week. We start as of today, and there's runs tomorrow. I was supposed to go on a run. Think I'm going to back out at the last minute, but if you are living in New England, this is a 10-day stretch for hundreds of thousands of motorcycles and people coming from all over the world. So please check twice and save a life. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.